Hey, it's Jim from OSR Garage again. Today I'm going to talk about our 5 dislikes of our Bronco Sport. So stay tuned. Alright, so for our 5 dislikes, we love our Bronco Sport. So don't get me wrong, but there are some things that need to be addressed by Ford in the future. Or at least that's how we feel about it. So number 1 is the tailgate. The tailgate is not powered. So we don't have a powered tailgate. On our Explorer we had a powered tailgate. Most SUVs I think out there do come with powered tailgates. So that is something that would be helpful on the Bronco Sport. No powered liftgate. The other thing is the height of the tailgate. So when we first got our Bronco Sport, when I opened up the tailgate, it came up and it stopped about right here. I actually, if I walked forward, I would walk my head right into it. And one time I did go to put something in there and I didn't duck down far enough and I actually hit my head on the tailgate. Now, we don't have that problem now because we put a 1.5 inch lift and we put bigger tires on there that were 2 inches taller than the standard tires that it comes with. So that gave us an overall height adjustment of 3.5 inches. So now the tailgate lifts up and doesn't hit my head anymore. So that is something they need to look at, whether it's the height of the vehicle or just the tailgate actually opening up to a higher point. Alright, so this liftgate is all the way up. And as you can see, now right now I have extra space here, but before we lifted this thing came down almost right to the top of my head, and I actually ran into it because it was sort of out of my vision, and when I walked forward I just kind of ran it into my head. So that's what I was talking about. By having lifted the vehicle up with the tires and the lift kit has actually raised this up. So I think Ford needs to take a look at the height of this, because I'm just 6 foot average height. You get some guys that are 6'2" or 6'3", and they're going to have a major issue if they don't have this Bronco Sport lifted up. Number 2 are the seats. Now, they are very nice seats. They are relatively comfortable, but they are kind of narrow. The sides are coming close to your body on the side. It's almost like they're not quite hugging you. They don't come out far enough, and they're not wide enough. So they're, depending on your size, you may feel like they're pushing into your back. And it doesn't feel like you have a lot of support when you go around corners and things like that. The back support is also not as good as some others, like the Explorer that we had, and even my F-150, which is technically a base model. So those seats are really comfortable. My wife is just like, I wish I had these seats in the Bronco. So that is something that they really need to look at. Okay, guys, so you can see the seats here. They are very nice seats. They are nice and firm. Material is really good. As we said, the only issue is they seem a little bit narrow. If you look from here to here, it just seems like there's not a lot of space in there compared to other vehicles that we've had. So these also don't seem like they come out and wrap around you as much. They kind of come out at an angle, so it doesn't hold you in place. The other thing that we talked about was that if you are a larger person, that these will feel like they're pushing into your sides and not allowing you to rest into this back part. Okay, so now this third thing, this is my wife. She does not like the position of the gas pedal on this Bronco Sport. to her, compared to the Explorer and other vehicles that she's driven, it feels like it is set farther back than the brake pedal. So when she goes to bring her foot from the accelerator to the brake, she feels like if she pulls her leg up too high, she's going to hit the steering wheel. If she, or she's going to hit the console when she lifts her leg up, or she's going to catch her foot on the side of the brake and not be able to push the brake. It doesn't seem to affect me as much as it does her, but this is her daily driver, so she's getting used to it. I haven't heard her really talk about it too much since after the first month or so that we had it. So here you can see the gas pedal. From here it doesn't look like it's that far off, but if you go at this angle you can see how far back that pedal is behind here. So I see what my wife is saying, that it feels like it's way back here, and you go to brake, you're going to pull your foot up and you're going to either hit here to get over to here, you might hit your knee up here on the steering column, and so you can only get so close. So I can see where that is, or you reach across, or you can make contact, you're bringing your foot over, you might hit the brake instead of getting over on top of it. So it does look like it probably should be out a little bit closer. But that may be so you're not accidentally going and hitting the brake, and when you push it down, you might accidentally lean on that accelerator. But number 4 on our list is cabin noise. It always seems that the first year of a new vehicle has a little trouble with the sound and the cabin noise and road noise and wind noise. They usually rectify this over the next several years as they get complaints and stuff like that. They start figuring out where the sound is coming from, where the noise is coming from, and start adding some more sound deadening material. So with the Bronco Sport, it seemed like there was a lot of road noise. What I did was there are air deflectors or skid plates, bash plates, whatever you want to call them, underneath the Bronco Sport. But I pulled those panels off underneath the engine compartment and underneath the driver and the passenger side, and I coated those with sound deadening material. I put them back on and we drove it. Now, it didn't make a huge amount of difference. What it did do was dampen the sound slightly, enough that it wasn't annoyingly loud. Number 5 is the auto up and down windows. We don't have auto up and down windows. We have auto down, but it's not auto up. What? What is up with that? Oh, sure, auto down, not auto up. Passenger side? It don't even have auto on the passenger side. It's auto down on the driver only. What's up with that? Even my base model F-150 has automatic up and down, so we're not in a base model Bronco. We're in the Big Bend, so it's one step above that. So why isn't there auto up and down windows? All right. Number 6, the tires. The tires that came on this Bronco Sport, they are very good quality tires. They are very narrow. The tread on them is very narrow. And it just didn't seem like to me, for being a Bronco Sport and it's supposedly be able to go off-road, and I know not all of them are set up equal, but to be able to go off-road in this thing, Those tires I do not see holding up very well or getting very good traction when you're out in the mud and the dirt and stuff like that. We needed something that was a little bit more aggressive and be able to get through the snow. But you can see this is the tires that we put on there. They are a lot better, a lot beefier. You can see that tread pattern on there. We're going to be able to get anywhere we need to go, and the handling's a lot better. Okay, so number 7. This is, like I said, these last two are bonuses that I really just wanted to talk about. Was okay, so number 7, auto dimming mirror. Where is it? Everything has auto dimming mirrors now. I don't understand why the Bronco Sport does not have an auto dimming mirror. I think you have to get into like the high trim levels to be able to get an auto dimming mirror. Some people like it. So here's this mirror. Why is there not an auto dimming mirror? Why do I have to reach up here and pull this little flipper flappy thing? Standard. So that's all I got for you guys today. Those are our dislikes. Like I said, nothing's a deal breaker. You don't have that. Some of the stuff we don't have, it's not going to cause us not to get the Bronco, and we still love our Bronco. Hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up so we can spread this around, and click the bell notification so you can see when my videos come up. I will see you later.